Good morning, everyone. Let's do some prayers. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhur Tat Savitra Varenayam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat, Asto Ma Sadgamya, Tamso Ma Jyotirgamya, मृत्योर्मामृतं गम्य ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 ओम. In yoga we have many mudras. Mudras have many meanings also. It means a gesture and it also means a seal. When we say seal, we mean that we are trying to seal or lock the prans. So there are mudras in Hatha Yoga for the glands, for the nervous system. And we have talked about those mudras before. But because those are the advanced yogic techniques to cure certain diseases in our body. Mudras and bandhas. Okay, they go together. But today I'm going to talk about some very simple mudras which we can incorporate into our practice. Hasta mudras, hand mudras. Most commonly what we use or what we talk about Hasta mudras is a Gyan Mudra. That is a very practical mudra. When we sit in the meditation or when we are doing pranayama also. In Gyan Mudra, you bring your thumb and your index finger together, like this. You imagine that you are holding a piece of paper in between your fingers. So you don't press too much, you just very gently touch. So you do feel a slight pressure. So you are not pushing hard, very gentle pressure. And you keep the other fingers together. And this helps us focusing and developing concentration. So that's why it's commonly used when we do meditation or when we are doing the breathing exercises. So we can do it with one hand, the mudra, the other hand we can use for the pranayama. Remember that in our fingers, there's a connection of 5 elements. So 5 fingers, including the thumb also, 5 elements, and each finger actually represents each element. Yogic philosophy says that there is a current which is running, which we call prana, for each element. By manipulating the prana, we can increase or decrease the flow of the prana to different parts of our body. And these 5 elements, each conducts each element. First, look at the little finger. This is associated with the water element, prana of circulation. It controls Vyan prana. And the ring finger is associated with the earth element, which controls the apan, the force of excretion. The middle finger contains of space element, so the prana is udan, which is the upper part of our body. Mainly it's used for speaking, thinking, for watching. Index finger is associated with the air element. This is a prana which we need for the heartbeat to be alive. Thumb is the fire element. So the saman force or the energy for digestion and metabolism. Now we all know all of us have two hands. What is the difference between left and the right hand? Generally, the right side of the body is called a solar body. And the left side of the body is the lunar body. So when you make gestures with your right hand, you are stimulating the solar prana or the Pingala Nadi. When you do gestures with the left hand, you are increasing the lunar prana in the Ida Nadi. Ida is Ida, Ida. And Pingala is Pingala. So when you use mudras with both hands, you are balancing the right solar and left lunar. We also have some mudras where we try to balance the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere by positioning the hands in certain ways. Let's look at some mudras for meditation first. 4 common mudras which are often used and very easy to do. And you can use them during your practice of asanas also, pranayams also, meditation, or before or after the yoga practice too. First mudra is called Namaskar Mudra or Namaste Mudra. Very common. We all do it at some point in time. When we connect our both hands, the tips, they got to be connected and pressed a little. So we bring all 5 fingers together. The tips have to touch, palms are together, and you keep them in front of your heart center. That's how this mudra is done. What happens is that this mudra brings balance in all the elements and brings compassion and also calmness. So that's why in meditation and in yoga, we use this mudra very often. In fact, before we start our Surya Namaskar, the very first asana, the very first thing we do is this mudra before we raise our hands above our head. Next common mudra is Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra means the mudra for wisdom. And again, this is a very common mudra. You must have done it or seen it. We bring thumb and index finger together like this. Again, you are pinching them slightly like you are holding a paper in between your fingers. But now you keep your hands on your knees. So rest of the fingers are together. So there's a little bit pressure in the hand. It's not just resting or curled, but gently stretched palms facing down, like this. This mudra you can use for meditation. Gyan Mudra. So index finger and the thumb together. The other three fingers stretched, pointed outwardly. Another meditation mudra is a Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra is basically Gyan Mudra, but palms facing upwards. So it's like palms are up. Theory goes like this: when the sun is up, you use Chin Mudra. So palms are up, receiving the prana, the solar energy. When you do your evening meditation, the sun has gone down and you are going for your meditation. Practice it with the Gyan Mudra. So in the evening, palms down. In the morning, palms up. That's how yogis do it. Because you don't want to receive the moon energy. Because these are the antennas in our body, the palms. So you have received the sun energy in the day. And now you just turn it down, palms facing downwards, and this is called the Gyan Mudra. Same benefits as the Chin Mudra. So for focus, for getting more internal awareness, palms facing down. So both during Gyan Mudra and Chin Mudra, we bring our thumb and index tips together. What happens is, thumb is fire element, index finger is air element. Now the air element, actually the excess of air element or water disturbs the mind. Sometimes it doesn't let us focus. So we bring index fingertip to the thumb because thumb is fire. Fire will take the air and burn it out. And that's how you will decrease your vata. You will decrease your air, which will also result to calm down your mind and let you focus better. Next meditation mudra is called Dhyan Mudra. Concentration mudra. Now here you bring your right hand above your left hand. So it's just like a hands are put on top of each other. So right above your left, and you bring your thumbs together. Here you are resting your right over left, so all the fingers are together. And you are resting them on each other. And you bring your thumb tips together. So that fire is connected. There's a whole circuit. And other elements are resting. Here your intellect becomes sharper. You are able to focus. You are able to become relaxed and calm. This is called a Dhyan Mudra. You often see the great yogis sitting in this mudra, meditating. If you look at any statue, could be of Lord Buddha or any other yogi. This is the mudra they sit in. So far we have talked about Namaskar Mudra, Gyan Mudra, Chin Mudra, and Dhyan Mudra. Now I would like to talk about the mudras where you can cure some of the minor ailments in the body. By practicing them regularly. Because we got to learn how to tap into the power of 5 elements of nature. We need to understand this concept clearly. I'm sure you're all familiar with the 5 elements of nature, which are called Panch Mahabhut. Agni is called fire. Vayu is air. Akash is space. Prithvi is earth. And Jal is water. They are all represented on the 5 fingers. Thumb represents fire. Index finger air. Middle finger space. Ring finger earth. And little finger water. There is a connection between the nerve endings on the fingers during mudras. I was telling you earlier that mudras increase flow of prana. Energy in the body. So now let's look at the 5 powerful hand gestures or mudras. The first one is called Prithvi Mudra. Prithvi is the earth element. And this is all about stability and being grounded. This mudra improves your sense of smell. Because as you know, the tanmatra of Prithvi is smell. It's also good for your nails, skin, hair, and bones. It also reduces any feeling of insecurity that you may have and make you feel more confident. How do we do it? Sit in a comfortable position. It could be a Sukhasana or Padmasana. Place your hands on your thighs, palms facing up. Take some few deep breaths. Now touch the tip of the ring finger to your, so ring finger like this. And other 3 fingers are extended outwardly. Okay. So this is called a Prithvi Mudra. Second mudra is called Surya Mudra. Surya is the fire element. This mudra brings energy and transformation. Surya Mudra increases heat in the body, improves your metabolism, promotes weight loss. It's also good for the eyes. Eyes are associated with the Surya. Sit in a comfortable position. Let your hands rest on your thighs, palms facing up. Take a nice deep breath. Bend your ring finger to touch the base of your thumb. So ring finger with the base of your thumb. So not the tip, the base. Okay. Apply a little pressure. So this pressure is put on the ring finger with the thumb. And keep your other fingers extended. So it's almost like a thumb is on top of your ring finger. Okay, because tip of the ring finger at the base of the thumb and put the thumb on top of it like this. Okay, so this is a Surya Mudra. Next mudra is Vayu Mudra, associated with the air element. This helps with issues like bloating and gas in our body. So Vayu Mudra will remove excess wind from your body. According to yoga and Ayurveda, there are 51 types of wind in the body that produces numerous disorders, including gout or even the trembling of the hands. Our rishis, they have given the names to these different winds. So Vayu Mudra calms your nervous system and releases pain because of this excess wind. How do we do it? Sit comfortably with your back straight. Place your hands on your thighs. Again, palms should be up. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Now gently bend your index finger to the base of your thumb. See, index finger, base of the thumb. While keeping the other fingers straight. So this is a Vayu Mudra. The next one is a Varuna Mudra. Varun means water. It is all about emotional balance and hydration. If you practice this mudra, it relieves some skin disorders. And even the disorders, the bladder and kidney. It is also good for indigestion and constipation. Varun Mudra is also good for your eyes, which is an issue faced by many people. How do we do this? Sit comfortably. Place your hands on your thighs or knees, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Breathe naturally. Touch the tip of your little finger with the tip of your thumb. Like this. And keep the other three fingers straight. Fifth mudra to keep a healthy body is Apan Mudra. This is the mudra for purification. It balances the earth, water, and air in the body. It takes away toxins from your body and stimulates digestion. To do this mudra, sit comfortably in a crossed-legged position. Again, place your hands on your thighs or your knees, palms facing up. Close your eyes to take a moment to breathe and center yourself. Now touch the tip of your middle and the ring finger. So 2 fingers are being touched. So touch the tip of your middle and the ring finger to the tip of your thumb. So that means the little finger and the index finger, they are extended outwardly. So keep them straight, the other fingers, and meditate like this. This hand mudras is not a magic. It's not that you do it few times and you will see the result. The effect is there, but effect is so subtle. For us to experience the effect, we need to do these mudras regularly and mindfully. For example, for dhyan, for meditation, choose one of those mudras. Whether you want to, if you are meditating in the morning or in the evening or both, you can change between the Gyan and the Chin Mudra. When we are doing a namaskar before or after the class, do it mindfully. Press the tips firmly and see the effect of that. And other mudras also. And the Dhyan Mudra you can always do with that right hand on top of the left hand and see how does it work for you. Can you concentrate better? Can you calm yourself down with those mudras? Because they are very effective, but you have to practice them mindfully. Or another way you can bring it into your practice when you're doing the concentration, give few minutes to each mudra and pay attention. Because we got to look at our body, experiment it, and then make it a regular practice. But remember, along with these practices, you should also follow a healthy lifestyle. Yogic way of living. My Guruji used to say, Yoga Anukul Jivan. So that means that not just during meditation, not just during prayers, not just during our asana practice, rest of the day also. Is our lifestyle like a yogi or not? We should follow a healthy lifestyle. Got to look at the health of your body, health of your mind, because we are not just the body alone. We have a body, we have a mind, we have an intellect. Are they healthy or not? We have to continue to nourish our body with good food. And we have to become aware of what we eat and the effect of that food on our body and mind. And if we make a habit of doing these hand mudras and experience the amazing benefits of this ancient practice, it's just be aware You can try just with one mudra, or you can do all these 5 mudras, just 2 or 3 minutes each mudra, and see the effect of it on this body. Because there's no adverse effect. You will see the benefit only. So I would urge that try it. New Year is starting. Just incorporate all these mudras, or at least some of them, in your daily practice. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaye Vavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Om. Thank you.